Hello everyone. So here's your plan to introduce optimization.
We will discuss optimization. What is optimization? Optimization is the process of finding maximum and minimum values given constraints using calculus. Before we start with the problem solving, we recall key concept in mathematical modeling. Functions are used to describe physical phenomena. For example, the number of people Y in a certain area that is infected by an epidemic after some time T. Second, the concentration C of a drug in a person's bloodstream T hours after it was taken. The last, the mice population Y as the snake population X changes. Makikita natin dito yung mga variable Y, X, C, nagre-represent tayo ng mga variable para hindi na gaano kahaba yung solution natin. In the first example above, we want to find the function y of t. For example, if y of t is equal 1,000 times the quantity 2 raised to negative t. May y and t tayo nakikita kaya ito ay function. So, independent variable natin dito ay t dahil kapag kumukuha tayo ng value, pwede ito mabago. At yung y natin ay nakadepende dito. And that the quantity y depends on t. Diba nga? Kasi nga, ang t natin nababago, kaya nababago din yung value ng y. Since y is dependent on t, it now becomes possible to optimize the value of y by controlling at which time t you will measure y. Ngayon ay magta-translate tayo ng word problem into mathematical equation. For each of the following, determine the dependent quantity q and the independent quantity x on which it depends. Then, find the function q of x that accurately models the given scenario. Letter A. The product P of a given number x and the number which is 1 unit bigger. How to translate into mathematical equation? The answer is P of x equal x parenthesis x plus 1 parenthesis. Dahil nga sabi dito, the number which is 1 unit bigger. Ayan ang answer sa letter A. Okay. Letter B. The volume B of a sphere of a given radius R. Our independent variable here is R, and the volume depends on R. So equal 4 over 3 pi r cubed. That's the mathematical equation. Ngayon, hahanapin natin yung critical points niya. Critical points and points where extrema occur. In finding critical points of an equation, take its first derivatives and equate it to 0. Example number 1. F of x is equal to 3x squared minus 3x plus 4. Hanapin natin yung unang derivatives niya. Ano ang unang derivatives ng 3x squared? Ang unang derivatives ng 3x squared is 6x minus 3. Wala na yung 4 kasi 0 naman siya, so hindi ko na nilagay. So, equate it to 0, magiging prime x equal 0. 6x minus 3 equals 0. Yung negative 3 ay lalagay natin sa right, magiging positive 3 na siya. So, 6x equals 3 over 6. Yung 6 sa left ay ika-cancel natin. Kaya magiging 3 over 6. May lowest term pa ba yung 3/6? Yes. Magiging 1/2. Ayun ang sagot sa number 1.
So let f be a function that is continuous on an open interval I containing x sub 0. So x sub 0 is a critical point if f prime of x sub 0 does not exist. That is, f has a corner or scaps at x sub 0 and f of x sub 0. Find all the critical points at the given function f. So we have f of x is equal to x cubed minus 9x squared plus 15x minus 20. So, kukunin natin yung derivatives nito. So, that is yung x cubed, that is 3x squared, minus yung negative 9x squared, that is negative 18x. And then, yung 15x is 15. Since constant to, so yung derivatives niya, so 0 yung derivatives niya. So, after that, anong gagawin? So, yung 3x squared, 18x at saka 15 ay may common factor. Ano ang common factor nila? So 3 pwede natin silang i-factor sa 3. So 3x squared divide 3x squared na lang. Negative 18x is divide 3 equal negative 6x and 15 divide 3 is 5. So yung factor niya is 3 times the quantity of x squared minus 6x plus 5. So, ito is pwede nating i-factor yung x squared minus 6x plus 5. So, ano yung factor niya? X minus 5 times x minus 1. So solve for x. So, x minus 5 is equal to 0 or after nito, diba, equate natin or isa-set na natin yung f prime of x sa 0. So, direct na tayo dito. So, x minus 5 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to positive 5. Then, yung isa, x minus 1 is equal to 0. So, x is equal to positive 1. So, meron tayong dalawang critical points. So, therefore, the critical point or hence the critical points are 1 and positive 5.
So, how about if we find the extrema value theorem? I'm going to give you one example, guys. And here it is. Y equals x squared minus 4x plus 1 at negative 2 and positive 4. So, let's find the derivative of x squared minus 4x plus 1, that is 2x minus 4. And after that, ililipat natin, mawawala si y at magiging 0. So, magiging sagot doon ay 2x minus 4 equals 0. And after that, ililipat natin si negative 4 sa kabila para maging positive 4 siya. Then, ang magiging sagot ay 2x equals 4. And para makancel si 2 sa kabila and matira ang x, kailangan natin mag-divide both sides by 2 para makancel si 2 sa x, ay si 2 sa number 2. So, ang matitira na lang ay x equals 2 since ang 4 ay pwedeng i-divide sa 2. So, ang magiging sagot ay x squared. And we have the value so, meron na tayong value ng 2. Meron tayong value ng negative 2 and 2, tas ito yung 4. So, after that, hahanapin natin yung sa y. Ang gagawin lang natin ay papalitan lang natin yung mga x kung ano yung nandito sa kabila. So, y equals negative 2 parenthesis squared minus parenthesis negative 2 parenthesis plus 1. So, ang magiging sagot doon ay 13. And next, y equals 2 raised to 2 minus 4 times 2 plus 1. Ang sagot doon ay negative 3. After that, meron pa tayong last. Y equals 4 raised to 2 minus 4 times 4 plus 1. Ang sagot doon ay positive 1. So, we have the maximum and minimum value of the maximum value is 13 and the minimum value is negative 3. That's all. So, what if we apply the optimization of extrema to word problem? For example, find two numbers whose sum is 20 and whose product is maximum. So, first, let x is first number and let y is the second number. First, find the the x, find the sum of these two, find the sum of 20. So, x plus y equals 20. Then, lilipat yung x dun kay malapit si 20. So, magiging negative siya. So, y equals 20 minus x. Tapos, ang gagawin doon, product ng dalawa. So, magiging p equals 20 minus x times x. Tapos nun, i-multiply mo siya. P equals 20 x minus x squared. Tapos ang gagawin mo nun, so derivatives niya, ang derivatives nun ay 20 minus 2x. After that, mag-ano tayo, hindi pa tayo din natapos kasi andito pa tayo. Ang gagawin natin dyan, tatanggalin natin yung p, gagawin natin 0, mailipat sa kabila yung 20 minus 2x, kaya magiging 20 minus 2x equals 0. After that, ilipat naman si 2x sa kabila para maging positive, so 20 equals 2x. So, para mawala yung x sa tabi nito, i-cancel out lang siya by dividing both sides by 2. So, magiging 20 divided 2 equals 10. Tapos ito, makakancel na, equals 10x. So, dito na natin makikita yung sum nung ng dalawa. Ay, yung product ng dalawa kasi nakuha na natin yung x. So, 20 minus 10 equals 10. Ito na yung y. Ito yung y. So, ito yung x. Para makuha yung product, e equals 10. Ito yung x. Ito yung y. 10 times 10 equals 100. So, here's the maximum of the two numbers, and here's the sum of these two numbers.